Hi, all. I hope you're doing well. Just a very quick update as to what happened in Oakville real estate in February 2023. So, this slide is not very interesting in February. It's more interesting in December. So, I'm going to show you what happened in December, but I also kind of want to show you what happened in 2021 because I think that the news of what's happening in real estate is very sensational right now. Anecdotally, what we're seeing is sales starting to happen. There's a lot more showings on properties. Some properties are starting to sell in multiple offers. The market is heating up. So I think what has happened is after months of very low activity, so at the end of 2022, or really from March 2022, when interest rates started to rise and there was some uncertainty in the market as to carrying costs of that and how many interest rate hikes the government was going to do, we are starting to see people jump back into the market now. So in 2022, it slowed down after March. Prices started to drop. They kind of came down suddenly in May and June, and then we saw a little bit of growth in July and August, but it remained fairly flat, went down again a little bit October, November, with total uncertainty, and then has started to increase again. I think market confidence is back, and that is what we're seeing when it comes to number of showings booked on listings and number of sales actually happening. So last month we had 177 sales. We had almost 400 units to choose from, and the average sale price jumped up to 1.565, and the median sale price was 1.360. So that's all an improvement. What I thought would be interesting, though, if we could remember those numbers very quickly, and maybe not everyone finds this interesting, but I do. If you go to my website, if you want to look at this in more detail, you can see that these numbers, February, was not dissimilar to the latter part of 2021. So kind of comparable number of sales in December. Where were we? 177. Comparable number of sales, comparable average sale price, and comparable median sale price. Days on market were fewer there, and there was much less inventory to choose from at the time. But I do think that's interesting, and it kind of echoes the sentiment of what I'm starting to feel in the market right now. So if you're thinking about doing something, now is a pretty good time to do that. Now I have to figure out how to get rid of this. There we go. We'll just minimize it. This is comparing February 2023 to February 2022, which is not very interesting. It is where the news is getting all of their headlines from. It's saying sales are down, volume of sales is down by 42%, but we knew that. We knew that was going to happen. And prices are actually only down by 12%, which is much better than I thought. All of these headlines that were saying prices have come down 20% are really just a snapshot in time. So our average sale price in Oakville, comparing February 2022 to February 2023, is actually only down 12%. Of course, this is important information. If you are looking to buy a detached home, the average sale price is in fact 1.921. Obviously, something wonky's happened with condos in that the average sale price, we must have had some big condo sales in Oakville because the average sale price there is 1.159, which is high. And the average townhouse is $1,036,000. So that is not always like that. These slides, we've had some good feedback as to how this could maybe be depicted a little bit more clearly. But if you want to, this is tracking in all property types the average and median sale price for the last 3 years. So I think it's quite interesting to see, like February, you could almost take 2022 right out of the market for the first part of those last 3 months, first 3 months of 2022, right out of the market, and prices are still showing modest increases from 2021. And feel free to go through this in more detail: the Oakville detached homes, the townhouse, freehold townhouses, condominiums, condo townhouses. And then, of course, because real estate is so local, what neighborhood you're in matters. And you can see the breakdown of where all of those sales took place. In Oakville, what the median and average sale price was in there, and average list to sold price. If you had any specific questions, don't hesitate to reach out. But also, I really appreciate there have been a number of people who have been forwarding these videos on to people they know who are looking to buy and sell in the Oakville market. And I really appreciate that. I always appreciate when people pass my name along. It helps keep my face off of bus benches. And I appreciate your support. So please feel free to forward it along to anyone you think might find interesting.